are various ways of expressing feelings. Some express them by writing, some by gestures, or some by actions. However, people today are expressing their thoughts and emotions in the form of body art, known as tattoo. Today, tattoos are the trendy fashion statements and has experienced resurgence in popularity, but the origin of tattoos dates back to the Neolithic period. Tattoos are a very painful way of doing designs on the various parts of the body by way of puncturing the dermis layer of the skin and injecting ink into the body part and creating several motifs. It is the ultimate form of expressing passion.
Hello, my name's Alex and I'm 19 years old.
I'm Daniel.
Yes, it is my first tattoo, and obviously I'm a bit anxious because I've got it for life, so it has to be done well, but excited to get it done, definitely.
I had my first tattoo when I was 18 years old, and I had it because it was a quote that meant a lot to me from my childhood, and it reminded me of my memories, like from my past and stuff. And it's always, every time I look at it, it just reminds me of like when I was younger.
People of all ages and from all walks of life are finding their own special meaning in tattoos. Once associated only with gangs, tattoos are also done between friends sharing common bonds and by individuals expressing their own uniqueness. Tattooing is modern in its form only in the tools and designs used. The concept and art of tattooing has existed throughout the centuries.
I always draw, paint, draw. So went to art uni, just sort of fell in that direction really, getting tattoos myself. So just something happened really. From the start of the idea, someone hopefully has a rough drawing or visual idea. You elaborate on that, make a design up, something that you both like, and then obviously from that you'll start tattooing line work. Going around that, obviously you have to set your machinery up as well. So then you do your line work, build on the shading. If you've got colour, you do the colour. Last bits are just final touches with white and stuff.
The inspiration for this tattoo came from the album artwork of one of my favourite artists. So I like all of his music, so it's good to get that on. And it's also got a very nice message on it that I agree with. Since we are what we believe.
I think if I get any more, it'll probably be on my arm, but I'm waiting until I have a reason to get that one, if you know what I mean. Like I want to have a good reason to get it, to keep getting them and stuff.
Some people come in looking for stars or writing or some symbol, might be just doing it just to follow fashion. What I know celebrities got, like swirls on the hand and that, like Cheryl Cole, all that, they're just doing it for the sake of it, because they think it looks pretty or whatever. Like just following a celebrity, like they haven't got their own ideas. But other people actually want something like a good bit of drawing, a good bit of artwork. Their heart's gone into it, so it's actually something decent.
Tattoo is an ancient form of art that was done to identify a genre of people or to symbolise an individual's belonging to a specific community, or they can even be marks of religious and spiritual devotion. In the earlier days, it was the sailors who made tattoos on their arms. These designs were specific arts such as an anchor. In this way, through tattoos, one could distinguish a particular set of people. Even a particular genre of music lovers will have identifiable tattoos.
The one that I tend to lean towards is probably traditional, bold colours, dark shading as well, but it's about crispness of lines and smoothness as well. It just falls into the way the ink works. It's a good way to draw as well for a tattoo.
It's sort of in a place where you can emphasise it if you want or hide it. Like for employment and stuff, you don't want tattoos to be all over your neck and on your wrist, so yeah.
I have a few more. I've got one on my arm which is, I've got my brother's names on it. That's just basically for my little brothers who I'm really close to. I have two on my stomach. I've got a bird representing my mum and my dad in their favourite colours that reminds me of them. And I've just got some roses and never change underneath it because it's basically just about not changing who you are for anyone.
I've sort of got two types. I've got black and grey, which is quite soft and delicate, and then I've got like bold colour traditional stuff. I don't really have meanings, I just like drawing, so they're just there. Here is a third generation tattoo of a sailor returning home to a loved one. Followed the World War I theme with the biplanes going through. Like I say, mainly they're just there as visual ideas.
Tattoos have meaning. They have purpose, and most people have important reasons for getting their tattoos. Today, most people get tattoos because it is a very popular and unique way to express oneself, and many people also think it's fashionable. Most tattoos today have a meaning, and probably whole histories behind them. A whole popular culture has embraced the art of tattooing, and with that there has grown acceptance. Tattoos will always be a part of our culture due to the desire of mankind to control and express oneself.